Hey, what's up DIYers, Mike Borders with the Mike Borders channel. Thank you for watching. Today we're talking kitchen sink faucets, and hey, if yours is leaking, it might be time to replace the rubber seal. Let's get started. All right, DIYers, let's make our way to the kitchen where our kitchen sink and faucet are. Check this out. I'm actually going to pull this out slightly out of the housing because it is an aggressive leak, and just by opening this up just a teeny bit, look at that. That is not good. That is not normal, DIYers. And we actually fixed the seal. Let me turn this off. There is a seal. If you remove the outer handle here from this adapter here and hose, there is a flat washer seal or O-ring inside here. And a couple months ago we replaced that and the leak went away, but now the leak is in the O-ring on this actual handle. So I'm going to position the camera, remove this from the adapter and hose, and remove and replace the old O-ring inside, again, the handle, not the adapter and hose. All right, DIYers, I got the camera positioned and we are going to carefully pull this out, and you want to verify that your water is shut off. Carefully push the handle down to the closed position or configuration, and that's going to alleviate any water from sneaking or continuing up the water line or hose and leaking. And this little adapter in our case, and in your case as well, it's most likely, you have little machine cutouts or notches that a wrench can grab a hold of this part, but you can try it by hand, grab a hold here, not the hose, but get a good grip of the actual adapter and carefully unscrew it counterclockwise. In our case, ours is coming loose. And yes, this part will leak water, and that is normal. And I am going to basically grab something to alleviate this from sneaking inside the housing. The last thing you want is this entire water hose and adapter getting stuck or disappearing in there. You'd have to go underneath your sink and feed it back up and out. And check this out. I've grabbed little chopsticks with an alligator, and I'm just going to get it on there again to alleviate that going inside the housing. And from here, also down below, is a link on how to properly and safely replace your aerator. DIYers, in the event that your water is spraying out in a direction other than straight down, that's not normal. You want to get this replaced. Chances are it is corroded and clogged in a certain area, alleviating water flow, and that's not what you want. And in our case, we have an O-ring right here. We will replace it. All right, DIYers, hey, quick break in the action, and we're on the computer now just looking at a photo of, again, the sprayer handle. And you will notice I have a screwdriver in hand in removing that Phillips screw. And in our case, all that's going to do with our sprayer is allow us to take out the entire insert and or separate the two. However, DIYers, very important, you do not actually have to do this step because, again, the O-ring is accessible right in front of us. All we have to do is carefully remove that O-ring, grab a brand new one, and install it, followed by reversing the steps of resecuring it to the hose and adapter at the sink or faucet, verify it's snug but not over tight, and turn on the water and test for leaks. However, we are going to take it one step further, and again, we are going to separate the two and add some Teflon tape to the inner part that slides directly into that sprayer housing. Here it is separated from the handle or sprayer, and again, on the right-hand side, that's that entire internal mechanism that is inside the sprayer. And you'll notice going all the way to the right near my thumb and pointer finger, directly between the two, you can see the thread and O-ring. Again, just remove that old O-ring, match it up with the correct size, and install a brand new one. In this photo, all we're showing is all four parts separated, starting on the left-hand side with the sprayer and moving right with the insert and onto the brand new O-ring and that Phillips screw that secures that insert back inside the sprayer housing. On to the next photo, and DIYers, this is an awesome kit to always have on hand, and we will have a link down below in the comments and description on where to purchase this. As you can see, it's a kit that contains several different options as far as size of O-rings. So again, take that old one off, match it up with the brand new one, carefully install the brand new one, and resecure everything and check for leaks. All right, we are coming up top, and the moment of truth, DIYers, we are going to reintroduce water to the system. I'm going to pull that out just a little bit like it was before. Turn the handle on. Check that out. And I'm changing the faucet configurations up top. And DIYers, that is a successful fix. Again, not permanent, but a successful fix. No more leaks. Turn it back off, turn it back on, and we come to this side. Taking a step back in DIYers, that completes the project, and a successful DIY project that always puts us in a good mood. That is a nice, rewarding feeling, saving money. In addition, we are going to have several links down below, one of which is how to install a paper towel holder like that. We will also have a link on where to purchase this. And we have something really cool, a gift from my younger brother. I'll show you that here shortly. I'll go turn it on. However, down below is a link on reviewing this table, which is extendable, and something really cool, an interior clothesline, which is retractable and goes all the way to this little box right here. Again, retractable. There's even a second one that comes out. Check that out. And goes all the way to the other side of the room, right there. Taking a step back, and again, down below in the comments and description will be a link on how to properly install an interior clothesline as shown here, as well as a link on where to purchase it. Don't mind the shattered window or glass panel. It's an 80-inch panel. That project will come soon. And we'll even post that down below in the comments as well. And DIYers, I said I would, and I did. There is the Yingling sign lit up. Again, a gift from my younger brother Miles, and we absolutely love it. That's with the lights on. Here it is with the lights off. At night, it glows the entire kitchen, dining room, and some of the porch. It's really cool at night. We'll even put a link down below in the comments and description on how to properly and safely hang a neon sign like that. We absolutely love it. And again, DIYers, that's it. We hope this helps. Hey, do us a favor below the video. You will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely ring your YouTube bell. That would be very helpful to us. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. DIYers, hey, if you're still watching, inside our shower, we have a retractable clothesline as well. And this thing is awesome. And that's for heavier stuff that really leak water, like life vests and more. And a soap towel or suit fresh out of the pool. And we'll have that link down below in the comments on how to install one, as well as where to purchase it.